Kelly. I am unable to reach Mars City from my current position. Move to Marine HQ to regroup and await further orders.
Hey guys, this is Rockmeyer, and we're playing Doom 3. And right now we're back in Mars City. And we've survived the beginning of the invasion. So, if I remember right, there's an enemy behind these crates. Alright, he's down. So, if you recognize this room from the first video I did, we're back where we were in the beginning of the game, before all of this, before everything fell apart. So I still hear some fighting going on, and like in other areas of the room, in adjacent rooms. But I don't hear any radio chatter anymore, so I'm thinking that maybe the comms might be down. Anyways.
Hey you! Up here! Quickly! I thought I was the only one still alive. I can't believe I found you. Something happened. I don't know what. It was like a shockwave. It passed through the entire base. People started changing. It was crazy. I was working up here on the vent shafts. I don't know how I survived. Go for help. Please. No way. I'm staying up here. It's the only safe place. You can't get me down. I'm staying here.
Alright, suit yourself. To be honest with you, I think that his chances of survival are more likely if he comes with me, but...
Be careful. I don't know what's in there.
Whatever floats his boat, I guess. Thing is, I'm pretty sure that no one is coming to save us. Whoa. Do you guys hear that? It sounded like a whisper or something. Damn. They really did a number on this place. Here's some armor shards if you need any. And here is a PDA. Go ahead and pause this if you guys would like to read this.
This is Mark Stanton, Manifest Controller currently stationed at Mars City. I'm not sure who to send this to, so I decided to send it to quite a few people. If you're on the recipient list, please take a moment to review this report. It is quite important. I'm very concerned over the shipping procedures out here. I am the Manifest Controller, and as such, I need to be informed of everything coming in and out of Mars City. Someone here is subverting my position and preventing me from getting data on things being shipped. This is unacceptable. Not only could this reflect poorly on my upcoming review, but this is my job and I'm tired of being out of the loop. I have no idea who keeps telling the shipping crews to allow things in and out without allowing me to produce or procure the manifest, but whoever it is, it must stop. One of the dock workers actually told me to piss off when I tried to stop one of the last containers from going straight to Delta. I immediately filed a report and will follow up with the transit manager next time I see him. End of log.
Okay, that's just a waste of ammo, so I'm not gonna do that. Here's a key card and some clips. This key card will open.
This is Specialist Wilson. My team is gone. They're all dead. I'm running blind here. What are my orders? Over.
Specialist Wilson, this is Sergeant Kelly. Stay sharp, son. Move to your last known RP and fortify your position. We'll find you.
Okay, so we just had radio chatter come in from another soldier, so comms aren't down. So that leads me to believe that we're not hearing radio chatter anymore because unfortunately most of the squads are probably dead. So anyways, that key card that I picked up over here in this room will open this door. Be ready for a fight. Whoa. Oh. No, whoa, whoa, whoa. I knew I heard a soldier running around that corner. So basically, as you can see, sometimes they'll just charge in after you if you stay by the doors or in cover somewhere, and then just makes it really easy to take them out with a shotgun. Shotgun and machine gun ammo is right here. Here's a power armor if you need it here in this room. Locked.
I just don't know what to do. What are these things?
I don't know, but stay with
What was that? Greg, what happened? Where are you?
Sounds like they were just killed. Whoa. I don't think they know I'm here yet. But I heard them coming down this hallway. Doesn't sound like they're charging. I don't know what weapon to get out because I can't see where they are. Okay, machine gun. I might have to draw them out. Alright, so I'm gonna run in, try to see if I can get their attention that way, and then come back here and use this wall for cover. Turn immediately back around. Here he comes. There you go. So I'm pretty sure that there's a soldier behind these tanks. Yep. And there's a zombie behind this fence. I heard something else over here. Okay, looks good. Here's health if you need it.
Audio log for Dr. Casian, currently stationed at Mars City. I have just left the weekly status meeting here in medical. The most prominent topic was the vast number of psychological issues we are seeing as of late. The number of reports indicates that 10% of the overall base personnel have shown symptoms. As many people will not come in for this type of thing, the number of affected personnel could truly be in the 30 to 40% range. It has even manifested itself here in medical. We have several nurses and a couple of good doctors out for related reasons. I'm going to formally request 2 additional psychiatrists on the next shuttle from Earth. The 2 we have are being overworked, and the content of their sessions with patients is starting to affect them as well. Dr. Casey. Dr. Mark Casian, at 1547, patient Jonathan Wills was admitted after complaining of insomnia and nausea. According to the nurse, Mr. Wills was calm and exhibited no signs of disorder when he was brought to exam room 5. However, by the time I reached him at 10 after 4, his personality had changed dramatically. When I entered the room, Mr. Wills lunged at me with a scalpel he apparently stole from a supply drawer. With the assistance of an orderly, we managed to subdue and sedate him without injury. Mr. Wills was heavily medicated and could not be diagnosed. In the 20 minutes he was left unattended, he managed to carve 3 symbols in his arm and cut his own tongue. 2 halves. I can only guess at the cause of his problems. I hope that additional psychiatrists arrive soon. In the meantime, in response to this assault, all medical supplies and armaments will be locked in a secure hospital cabinet with the code 347. Dr. Kasian out.
Okay, so there's some supplies. In this here, you might recognize this room. This is the same room that we were at in the beginning of the game before we headed to the Marine headquarters command center. Remember, there was this guy that was being held down on this table and they had to sedate him. So, I'm pretty sure that's the guy, the zombie that we just killed. He's the same guy. So, anyways, that's just basically an interesting fact, whatever.
Audio report on troop morale. Morale here is beginning to drop. It's nothing to worry about yet since I keep my Marines sharp and ready to go, but events at the base are wearing on the troops. There have been a lot of things happening here on the base. I believe the UAC experiments being performed here must be the cause. Out here, they could be experimenting on God knows what. There are quite a few people missing, and no Marines, of course. It's the civilian population I am referring to. Bottom line, whatever it is they have going on here has my men on a razor's edge. At this point, there is no cause for alarm, but I am requesting we rotate squads every 90 days instead of every 180. I will continue to report as the situation develops. It is good we have the new Marines en route. Fresh faces will help. Sergeant Tyson, out. Audio report confirming new troop deployments for the Mars City Marine Facility, October 30th, 2145. The new troops will be arriving within a few days. I've started a series of training exercises focusing on close-quarter small weapons combat, as well as instituting mandatory refresher courses on all munitions and weapons in our armory. In response to the large number of security breaches and general feelings of ill will around the base, I've doubled security details, placing 2 Marines at each checkpoint. This additional presence should help calm things down. I expect that the incoming Marines are not quite as green as the last deployment. They've turned out okay, but some combat experience will go a long way right now. Sergeant Tyson, out.
Okay, so you can find the code for this room in Bill Tyson's PDA 584.
Connection established.
Marine. I can't believe you're still alive. I'm unable to return to Mars City. All passages out of the Delta complex have been blocked. I'm setting up a command post here. I can monitor status reports of the entire base from Delta Central Authority and communicate with other Marine teams. It's your mission to link up with Bravo Team and get that transmission sent. Head toward Alpha Labs. It's the fastest way to find them. I'll update your PDA security clearance from here. Good job. And good luck, Marine.
That's blocked off. You can't go through there. Oh shit. I know this is locked over here, so I won't get flanked this way. This is probably the best cover. Okay, here he comes. Here he comes. I'm gonna let him charge me. I swear I heard something. I heard footsteps. Huh. Oh, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. No, 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 no. Ah, man, okay. Hold up. They're not as... The zombies aren't as much of a threat as these soldiers are. Come on, come on. There you go. Oh, here's another one. I know I heard another one running up. Dude. Whoa. I'm gonna save some of my shotgun ammo on these zombies. Alright, before I deal with any more of them, I'm gonna make sure that there's no more soldiers here that are gonna ambush me. It seems clear, at least from this position. I'm gonna take a closer look in a second. Alright, let's take a closer look now. Before I take him out, I'm gonna see if there's any more threatening enemies
The UAC
first.
is here to help you. Psychological services are free and confidential.
I didn't see any other enemies. Always try to take care of the more threatening enemies first, like the soldiers and things like that.
If you run across any operational sentry bots, use them. Those guys pack a lot of firepower.
I guess the windows are staying closed. Here's a health pack if you need it. Now here's the thing, I could have ran into that bathroom and taken cover in there, but say I missed the shot, or I couldn't, or it takes more than one shot to take this soldier out, I wouldn't have anywhere else to go in that bathroom and I would be trapped in there. So I'm choosing to stand over here. So I have more places to go if I have to fall back. I should have went around this way, because I kind of got stuck there because that door was locked. I guess just make sure that you always take cover in a place where you can fall back if you have to. Okay, so for most of this section here with the robot can actually take out most of the enemies, and he actually does a pretty good job at keeping them distracted from you. So one thing that I forgot to mention is when you come through here, instead of following this robot, go down this hallway first. This is back at like the very beginning of the game, where we got our PDA. This window is broken, so you can jump into this room and you'll find some clips, some health, and a power armor. This glass is bulletproof, so you can't make it through there. Here's some more health.
Marine, you gotta get to Bravo team quickly. They need all the firepower they can get. Sending that transmission is critical to our survival.
Anyways, back to the main video. And so I usually let this robot take all the enemies out, because it just makes it easier to get through the section, and I get to save a whole bunch of ammo by just letting the robot do all of the work. So when the enemies are out, the robot will come back over to you, and he'll just kind of stand there and wait. So this gives you a chance to go around.
Marine, you gotta get to Bravo team quickly. They need all the firepower they can get. Sending that transmission is critical to our survival.
gives you a chance to go around and pick up some ammo and health and things like that. I honestly didn't even need to fire any shots at that soldier. Or a possessed soldier, whatever. We'll get a card for this in a second. Okay, I see what's going on. We're kind of running in circles right now. So, for this situation, I'm just gonna take him out myself. Alright, so the card for that door that's in that hallway over there is through here. I remember there used to be I swear I remember a zombie that would spawn in this area. So this is that PDA that gets you through that door. I think there is a soldier, or not a soldier, a zombie in this room, so just be ready for him. Yep, there he is. Always be ready for an enemy to charge out of these elevators with like a shotgun or something, because you just never know. Alright, it's clear. Alright, so anyways, that's all I'm going to be playing today. We'll be back with some more Doom 3 here soon. This is Rockmeyer, thanks for watching. See you guys again soon.